All right, that was weird. Welcome to Squat Podcast, man. My name is Ivan.
I'm Tarek.
What's your name?
Mo.
Mo, nice, man. Thanks for smiling and stopping by. You look like an awesome dude.
It looked super interesting. I was like, what are you guys doing? I was curious.
Well, we run a little podcast on the street, and we make these little clips about it and stuff like that. So we like to ask people different questions and stuff.
Different topic every week.
I'm glad you asked, man. This week
Friendship.
we're talking about friendship, man. Talking about friends. Do you have a best friend in your life?
Absolutely, I do. My best mate, Phil. I've known him since, year 8, year 7 high school. I'm 27 now, so
Oh, cool.
I don't even know what that is. That's a long time.
What attracted to you about Phil? Like, how'd you become friends? Were you always best friends from the get-go?
No, actually, we used to hate each other.
Oh, classic story, classic.
We
So what
had
happened?
major beef. He was a bit of a weird kid, not gonna lie.
You were really cool though, right?
I was really cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like that popular kid, you know? And I don't know what happened, but I think the thing that really broke the barrier was his loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Phil, if you watch this, he's one of the most loyal people in the world.
Aw.
And he stuck by me through everything.
So at first he was an asshole, but he was a loyal asshole. Like, he was
Exactly.
consistently an asshole to you.
Exactly. That's exactly right. The thing was, so when I turned 18, it was the same day as graduation.
Right.
So I wanted to go out. I turned 18. I was like, let's
Of
go
course.
out. Let's go to Ivy, whatever. And all my friends, my nerdy friends, were like, no, we're going to go to an internet cafe.
It sounds familiar. I did the exact same thing as you did on my graduation.
Yeah, and so majority of them, regardless of the fact that it was my birthday, went to this internet cafe.
Wow.
And the only people that came were like 3 other friends and Phil.
Okay.
And that was like, okay, that was like the real...
They're the real ones.
Yeah.
You remember that
yeah,
stuff? Yeah.
The, what do you call it? The wheat from the chaff kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So how was your first club experience with Phil, man?
Oh, it was interesting. It was actually kind of shit because he was not 18 at the time. We went, and for some stupid reason, I told the bartender that I turned 18 at midnight, and they wouldn't serve me till midnight.
Oh my! But you got let in.
I got let.
Wait, where was this?
I don't remember. It was somewhere in Macquarie.
AMF bowling.
Yeah, it might have been. It
Oh, really?
Legitimately might have been. So long ago.
I went there when in the early. I went there before I turned 18 actually.
Is there one in Macquarie?
Yeah. They serve drinks.
You can go bowling as a child.
Yeah,
Did you know
yeah.
that?
So actually, there's no. They don't like check your ID.
Yeah.
You just go in. But if you want to
Yeah.
buy drinks, then you gotta show them. Yeah.
I think that might have been where it was.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Long time.
did Phil go to Macquarie with you as well?
No, what do you mean?
Like,
To
did you
the
go to Macquarie
bar.
Uni?
No, we didn't go to
He meant some Macquarie like bar or a club.
area club, yeah.
Oh,
This was-
right. Oh,
this was
okay.
years ago, like a long time ago.
So you guys are still friends to this day, right?
Yes.
So what about him now? That you consistently brings you back to Phil every day, every week?
Man, I don't know. It's just once you get to a point where you know someone that well, it's like organic.
Yeah, I agree.
No effort, no anything.
It's like the feeling of like no stress. You're not even thinking about what you're saying. You're relaxed. You can say nothing. It's just comfortable, right?
He doesn't zap your energy. He gives you energy.
Yeah.
Exactly. The saying nothing thing's super important. Sometimes we'll sit on the couch and say nothing for hours, you know, just watch a TV show, and it's still like we hung out.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
So how old are you now?
I'm 27.
27. So maintaining friendships. How do you go about doing that? Any tips of like keeping a friendship alive from year 8 to
Actually, that's
27?
a great point. Like we're a similar age. Do you feel like it's getting harder? Like, I mean, obviously Phil sounds like you're super close with him, but your other friends, or like, do you guys have a larger friend circle?
Did you lose some friends?
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well?
Oh yeah. Oh man, we've definitely lost some friends. Like you just said, it gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
The more you have to do at work, the more busy you get. The main thing is consistent effort.
Yeah.
You have to make an effort to keep the friends that you want to keep.
Yeah.
And it's also actually an indicator to see which friends you should give the effort to, you know? Like if I'm the one calling someone every time, they're like, hey, let's hang out. And
They
they're
never
not-
make an effort to see you.
Yeah, then you kind of have to prioritize these things, you know?
Sometimes you're just friends for the sake of it. Like you were friends in high school and you just continue to hang out, but it just kind of feels tiresome.
Yeah, I mean context, right?
Yeah,
context is a big part of it. Yeah.
So how big's your circle now?
It's pretty huge. I mean, I work in hospitality, so
Oh, cool.
the term friends, like you just said, is
It can be loose.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends, so to speak. But in terms of close friends, I would say probably five or
Yeah,
six.
yeah.
Honestly, like maybe not even that.
I'd say we're pretty similar. Probably
Yeah.
like smaller
Small
circles,
groups.
people that you're close with. Do you feel like, or maybe not, you probably answer the question because you're in hospitality, but do you ever feel like I want to meet new people, like I want to increase the amount of people I know, or you're like completely satisfied?
Honestly, no, man.
Yeah.
I barely have time for the people I have now.
Like an old man now, you're like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I know these people. They're reliable,
Yeah.
and that's good. In saying that, I won't not talk to people. I'll still.
Sorry, I'm at my capacity. Don't talk to me.
yeah, no more friends. No, I do. But again, it's harder to come by.
Right. You know, some people say it's really hard to make friends in Sydney specifically, like it's very cliquey or something. Do you have any thoughts about that, or do you think it's easy?
I think it's pretty easy. I mean, depends where in Sydney.
Right.
If you're in the northern beaches, good luck to you. If you're down south in Coogee and Bondi, good luck to you once again. But like, if you're in the Sydney centre and even west a little bit, people are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sydney siders are friendly.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're pretty friendly. Again, depends where you go.
I
Some
think
places-
a lot of foreigners, when you come to Sydney, where are you going to stay? You're going to stay by the beach. You're going to stay in the eastern suburbs. I think that resonates with me a little bit. I think the most relaxed down south people, a little bit down the train line, a little bit more west, and yeah.
West is best.
Yeah.
West is, are you guys from the west?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stratfield area.
Stratfield? I grew up in Westmead, so.
Very cool, very
Shouts
cool.
to hospitals, man.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, that's all. That's all for
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for joining us, man. Appreciate you.
guys.
Thanks so much.
You're
Appreciate
awesome,
you
man.
taking the time, brother. Yeah. All right. Welcome to Pop Squat Podcast. My name is Tarek.
My name is Ivan.
And what's your name?
Hey, I'm Kat.
Kat. Okay. Lovely to meet you. First question of the day. Do you have a best friend?
I don't know, I do. I think I have a few friends that I love, but not a bestie particular. Yeah.
Oh, why is that? Yeah, why do you think you don't have a bestie?
No reason to pick favorites. I mean, I have friends that I love hanging out with, but I don't label
Yeah.
them.
Like,
Yeah.
would you say you have like 4 besties or just 4 friends?
I do overuse bestie, so I'd probably say I have
Right,
a lot
right.
of besties. Yeah.
Okay, you have that TikTok definition of bestie, right? Like,
yeah.
bestie.
Everyone
Like,
can be
yeah.
my bestie.
Right, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah.
And you seem like an outgoing person. I mean, you're willing to come on the interview. Would you say you have a lot of friends, you're an extroverted person, or you're someone that likes your alone time, your you time? Like, what do you like?
Yeah, I'm extroverted, but I'm not like the life of the party.
Right.
But when I come home from a party, I can't sleep because I'm like so happy from just being with people. So kind of like extrovert that maybe looks introverted on the outside.
Okay, a mellow extrovert.
Yeah.
So
Do you wish you had a bestie? Like, do you wish you had this like strong connection with an individual, like so tight, you know?
I don't think I'm lacking, but I don't mind. Yeah.
If it happens, it happens.
No, I'm getting that vibe as well. Like, I mean, this is kind of why we chose this topic. Everybody sees friendship differently, and I definitely know I have some people that I've met in the past where they just talk about one person. Even the guy that we got on just then, he immediately said, yeah, Phil is my best friend.
Right.
But then there's other people who friendship to them is maybe more like community. It doesn't really matter if there's a ranking system or anything like that, but it's just about the quality of time you spend with people. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you lost friends over time, or like since like high school, like your group has become smaller, or have you expanded your group of friends over time?
I think my friendships have become deeper.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty good at keeping up with people, I think. So, yeah, I don't think I've lost loads of friends. Certainly haven't lost the ones that like really mattered to me. So, yeah,
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 24.
24.
Oh, okay. Are you finished uni?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of the people that you're talking about, university friends, or?
Yeah, university and high school and sort of like that time in between and work friends. So pick them up everywhere. Yeah.
When do you actually start to define someone as a friend? Like, how do they go from just acquaintance to your friend?
Yeah, well, to go from like work friend or uni friend to real friend, you have to hang out outside of the context, I would
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
That's my rule.
Which means you have to actually value spending time with them.
Yeah. But then for the sake of like relaying a story to someone, I will call anyone my friend, even
Yeah.
if they're my aunt or my boss or something, because it's
Right.
easier. So
Kind of like in a Spanish way. Hello, my friend. You know,
Yeah,
it's like-
yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So when you're actually hanging out with your friends outside of any context like school or work or uni, what are you usually doing with them?
eating and chatting, maybe bushwalking,
Ooh.
maybe a farmer's market.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
dating profile right now. What are my interests?
Yeah.
Some people
Usually
say.
just eating and talking.
Oh, okay, yeah. Some people are saying it's very hard to find friends in Sydney and to make friendships. Do you feel this to be true, or you disagree with that?
I go to church and I find that it's really easy to make friends in a church context
Oh,
because
of
you
course.
already have stuff in common.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't find that so tough, but it can be hard and isolating when you're outside of uni.
Yeah.
If your workplace is very social, you know. So.
Do you have any tips on how you might crack into a new like friendship circle if you're by yourself, new to the city or something like that?
I think just be interested in learning about other people. A lot of my friends, I don't share many common interests with them, but I just love to learn about them. So
Really? You don't share, like, well, besides eating and chatting, you don't have any, like... I feel like that's strange. Don't you feel like a lot of friends would have, like, some sort of similar interests? Or like...
Sometimes it's just the act of talking. It could be about whatever. You're just good at conversation, or you
Yeah.
vibe well, or something like
I
that,
think
right?
you love chatting to someone about what they're passionate about because
Yeah.
they're lit up and they're engaged. And so just being willing to engage with that rather than, oh, we have this topic in common, or like we'll always do this. And like I have things that cross over with my friends for sure, but it's not like the thing I look for, I would say.
It's like some people when they come home from work and they talk to their spouse or whatever, they don't want to talk about work. Say they're both engineers or something. You don't want to be like, oh, I want to talk about engineering when we come home, you know what I mean? It's like you want to have some differences, talk about individual things.
Yeah,
That makes
true.
sense.
That's true. Yeah, that does make sense.
I feel all friendships must have some little amount of common ground, right? You have to have some reason why you like them or want to be with them, right?
Yeah. I have this friend and he and I look totally different, talk really differently, have like different circles and backgrounds and interests, but I think we're both interested in like pursuing our goals and becoming the people that we want to be. And
Yeah.
so I just listened to him talk about his goals and they're all so different to mine, but I'm like, you go, this is great to catch up and hear that. And so
Yeah.
finding that is good.
Both on the MF and grind. And you're like,
Sounds like friends are like really critical to like your support network, and you want to be a part of their support network as well. Like that motivation and that like being there for them is at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
man, you sound like such a very wholesome person, man. I should have seen by the skirt.
Thanks.
Very wholesome skirt.
Well, what would you say makes a really true and good friendship?
Yeah, I just think being there for each other, willing to support and listen and understand a viewpoint that you don't agree with. I think it's always beautiful when you get to enter into like their space, if it's like their family or like other friends, and you get to meet them in different lights, and you're like, oh, I still support you in this way. And yeah, having a laugh together, shared memories, like that stuff's valuable too.
Okay, I have one more question. Did you want to?
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What have you ever been in a big fight with a friend? And if you did, what happened next?
You know, I haven't. I'm so mellow. I'm like not a yelling or fighting kind of person. I've
I believe that.
grudges, I don't know, but nothing major. I don't know what it would take to make me like really argue with a friend.
Okay, well, fair
Interesting.
enough. Well, there you go.
Oh, I gotta go.
Okay,
Let you
well,
go.
all right.
Nice to meet you.
See you guys.
See ya.
Nice
See ya.
to meet
See
you.
ya. Bye.
Bye. Anyway, so welcome to Papa Squat Podcast. That's what we're called. My name is Ivan.
I'm Tarek.
What's your name?
My name is Monica.
My name's Niru.
Monica, Nira. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for stopping. Today's topic, we're talking about friends. So do you guys have best friends? I mean, could be each other.
So
Put you on the spot.
I do have friends, hopefully. I actually met her through my pole class. So that's how we became friends.
Besties.
Pole besties?
Pole
Yeah.
besties.
Oh, so it is a form of best friend.
It is
okay.
Yes.
a bestie.
They always say the friendship's strongest on the pole, forged on the pole, right? That's the old saying.
Yeah, the inverts, you know.
So how long have you guys been friends now?
What? We've known each other for like. How long have we known each other? Like a year?
Like a really long time, but you know when you just say hi? But this
Yeah.
is our first like official hangout
Yeah, this
out
is
of pole.
actually-
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Sending
Oh,
the
yeah.
friendship.
Hi, I need a friend. You need a friend. Yeah, let's be friends.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, we always saw each other in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
So what are you
up?
guys getting up to tonight?
We were meant to go to Toddy's, but it's a 45-minute wait.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty good for toddies.
But we're
Pretty-
hungry,
it is.
so-
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we decided to do a podcast instead.
Yeah.
So, what about each other you thought drew each other in? Like, how have you maintained this friendship over so long? You know.
So cute.
I just saw her around class and she was always so nice, and we were like talking and we did like the same dance class, and I was like, she's a good vibe.
Yeah, this chick is cool. Like, I followed her and I was like, oh my god, like, I mean, you should check her a follow.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because, like, she does all these photo shoots, and I was like, wow, way too cool to be friends with. But then I started
Stop.
talking to her, and I was like, let's be besties.
Damn, she said besties. Would you?
Yeah.
Don't put her on the spot like that. She's like,
We got on camera.
All right, wholesome. So are you guys studying or working or?
So I quit my job 2 days ago. And
Oh, wow.
I'm going traveling for 3 months.
Where are you going?
Bali, Philippines, and Vietnam.
Oh, okay, nice. Southeast Asia.
The classic
very good.
find yourself
Yeah,
trip.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You know.
You can speak
studying.
here. It's alright.
I'm studying.
Okay.
Okay, very cool.
So,
So,
what were you working as, by the way?
I was working with kids, so
Okay.
after school care, and I do like social media, like content and stuff.
Sweet.
oh, cool. I used to work in an after-school care.
Oh,
Yeah,
And you do social media now?
Exactly. Yeah, and I do social media.
I worked in Osh as well. So
Oh damn, we're all
I
a bunch of wholesome guys sitting down
You,
here.
did you like working with the kids?
I loved it.
Honestly-
like the management is shit, but I love the kids.
Yes.
Management's always
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like
That-
the kids are pretty
Bitchy.
cute. So.
Yeah.
If only you could get paid in love, you know.
Yeah.
Literally.
I love the crafts table. That shit was fun.
You know,
You eat the glue as well.
the hammer bead. Vacuuming those stupid beads though.
Oh my
That
god,
did
I
not
always
hit.
fucked it up. I could not.
Can you relate, bro?
I couldn't.
No, I
iron.
think-
Oh, I was put on ironing it. I was quite good at it, actually. I would have put that
Slay,
out there.
slay.
I was never at the crafts table. I was always like playing
Yeah.
with the boys, like
Yeah,
playing
outside.
cricket and soccer.
Playing
and
with the
stuff.
boys?
But
Pause.
I,
Pause.
I haven't done it for a while now. Like I've been
Working with
working.
children check.
Yeah, mine's expired. Yeah.
We can tell. Yeah.
But like when I did do it, there was a few guys that were like in year 4. That was like my
Yeah.
last year doing after school care. They added me on Instagram like when they were in like year 7 and 8. They went to Knockout this year for the
Oh
first.
my
They like
God,
turned
they
18,
turned 18.
and I used to play soccer with them.
Oh my
And they
God.
were like in year 4. Oh man.
Surely that's illegal. I don't know. Are you guys still friends with people from your childhood, from your high school times, or?
I was with 2 people, but I dropped them.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
They didn't make the cut. Damn.
Now we need
We
to
just
ask
grew apart.
the serious questions. So, what breaks a friendship? You know, what causes rifts in friendships?
Why'd you point to her? You just said you broke up with two. I'm trying to delay.
She's talking about me. No, unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is necessary and unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
to fight to make
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
connection better. Like you got to communicate.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what defines unnecessary? Did you have this experience in your life?
Yes.
What happened?
Just people making stuff out of nothing.
Yeah.
You know, boy drama.
Right.
Yeah.
Boys.
That is such a big thing. It's like if they prioritize men, let's say we're going clubbing, if they make it about men, it's like you're out. Like it's
Okay.
like girl code is a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And also I feel like people grow apart. So as I've grown older, my values have changed.
Yep.
And when people don't meet that, they're kind of like, you know.
They're not growing with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not on the same page.
Those the 2 friends that you dropped, did you like have a discussion with them and say like, I think we're growing apart, or was it more explosive than
Took her
that?
to a private office. Sorry, your performance KPIs haven't been. You know.
Do you want the drama?
Tell
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
So my friend, she got cheated on, and I
Oh.
was there for her, and I hated like the guy that did that to her. But they continued dating, and then they ended up blocking me. So that's
Oh.
what happened with one of them. But the second one, we just grew apart. Like
Okay.
and like it's still love. I still love her, but like just talking less.
Wasn't as fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you think making friends in Sydney is hard?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Why do you think it's so hard? What about this city? What about the people here? That
Yeah. What is it about Sydney?
People are too busy.
too busy?
I think so.
Everyone's doing a side podcast or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually agree.
Exactly.
I actually agree. Like, it's
Yeah.
a good summary. Like, I don't think. I think Sydney has like a stigma that like people are too cliquey, but I think
Yeah.
cliquey comes from the fact that
Yeah.
everybody's doing shit like pole dancing, for example, or playing sport and
Toddies.
no, like everybody has their own thing that they do. I feel like Sydney is actually a city full of people that have hobbies and do things, and they don't always overlap. It's hard to.
No, it's hard to like mix
Yeah,
it
yeah,
around.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you've got your pocket, you stay in your
Yeah.
pocket.
Yes, yeah.
I have so much to say about Sydney though. When I started going traveling to Melbourne and Brisbane and stuff, I just realized how like cliquey it actually is.
Yeah.
No one wants to talk, and people have their cliques.
Yeah.
Like they already have their like high school friends, and yeah, again, people are very busy.
Do you think if you were a tourist coming from Melbourne to Sydney, you would feel the same way about? You'd be like, hey, it's so easy to make friends in this city because you're just a new person. You know?
No, so I had mates from Brisbane and they came and we like partied at Ivy,
Yeah.
and they literally like hated it. Like fuck Sydney, no one talks to you. Like everyone I know that comes
Yeah,
here, they hate
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and I'm like getting sick of it.
Maybe they're just not cool enough, bro. You ever thought about that?
No, I think it's hard. I think Sydney's hard.
There was an
I
article
do.
saying Sydney's
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
worst
yeah.
places to make friends.
Everyone says this, right? Yeah. I think everyone makes their friends like in high school, whatever, and they just stick to that. And just like you said, maybe there's no time. It's scary.
Well, you guys are a success story. You beat the Sydney curse, and you guys have become friends.
Everyone like, do you guys use Reddit or anything? Or?
I love Reddit.
Yeah, so shout out to Reddit. Anyways, there's on the Sydney, on the Sydney subreddit, they always say like, how do I make friends in Sydney? Everyone's like, go bouldering. Like,
Yes, bouldering. Why is that the number one thing that
I
you
love
have to do?
bouldering.
You
guess
guys
we're
need to get to know
going
each other more over this dinner.
why fuck bouldering, man?
It's just like the default. Like I would go bouldering. Don't get me wrong, but it's just
true.
like
It's really social.
you have to boulder
Yeah,
to
yeah.
meet people.
It's hard.
Yeah. And also another thing though, pole is very hard to make friends because naturally it's an individualistic sport. You're split up on your pole.
Right.
Dance though, because you're doing it in a group, people talk more. So it depends.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but like pole dancing has this kind of like slay, like sort of vibe to it. Like everyone's very supportive of each other. You know what I mean?
They actually are.
It kind of conducive to friendship. You know what I mean?
Pretty like.
Yeah.
And you get out of your shell. You know, sometimes you dress a little differently, a bit more openly. You're like, ooh, yeah, I'm free. And that sort of thing. I'm just guessing. I don't watch like pole dancing videos for fun. But is this true?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this true though?
To wrap up, is there anything you guys want to say about friendship to the people, to our audience?
Any advice?
Yeah.
Can I hold it?
Yeah.
I act like.
I never do this, but just for you.
So basically, put yourself out there, create small talk. People are really shy, but like if you like what someone's wearing, compliment them. You don't know if it'll make their day, and that's how you make friends.
I have nothing to add. That pretty much summed that up.
Okay, perfect.
Note to the editor, which is me. Zoom in dramatically on this scene right now when she says that. Okay. All right, thanks guys for joining. I hope you get some food in you. Don't wait like 45 minutes for toddies.
Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
How are you guys friends?
I have no idea. Actually, we met through one guy in university, and we're mutual friend, and we're all still friends together. So.
And what made you want us to do the podcast? Because I've always wanted to do a podcast.
Glitz and glamour.
You should.
Fame.
No.
I
So,
do.
okay,
We
you know,
loved.
You know what it really was? So we were actually like, what was? It was that German place, the German
Yeah.
bar. We were at the Lowenbrow after
Yeah.
work on a Friday, and I kept saying, like stupidly, I was like, there's like 10 of us in our group, and I was like, why don't we just like film us, like as we go out and like get dinner and get food and like just and as we chat, it'd be pretty funny. Like I think. Like we're a funny group, and everybody was like, "Yeah, I don't think so." And then he messaged me later and was like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" And I was like,
Yeah, I already had an idea to do like a street
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you want to do it? Let's do it. And he's like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Like credit to him. Like, it was scary as fuck at first, you know, just being
the
out
first
here.
episode we did was so scary.
It's like-
Wait, do people come up to you?
So,
Do people like come up? Is it
always, almost always, yeah. So we've never had a day where no one sat
So
down.
how many today?
This is 26th episode.
But you guys were our third guest.
Oh, third for today, yeah.